Morning and thanks for watching the Market Day Report. I'm Janet Atkinson. The ag industry gets a glimpse at the Senate version of the 2018 Farm Bill. Lawmakers released draft legislation on Friday with some similarities to the 2014 measure, but some key changes as well. RFD-TV's Washington, D.C. News Bureau Chief Sarah Mock joins us live with the details. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Janet. Well, it is an exciting morning here in Washington. We saw the Senate drop their version of the Farm Bill Friday afternoon, and we've had a wonderful weekend going through the agenda to see what is in there for our folks, for the RFD-TV viewers. Now, of course, that bill is called the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, and the biggest difference between the House version of the bill and the Senate version is that the Senate version is all about bipartisanship. It's all about bringing folks to the table on both sides of the aisle. And Pat Roberts, the chairman of the Ag Committee, and his ranking Democrat, Debbie Stabenow, hope that that will help the bill get right out of committee on Wednesday of this week and onto the Senate floor and approved before the first week of July. So they're really looking forward to a very quick process here as opposed to what we saw in the House. Now, the bottom line of this farm bill is that farmers aren't going to see very drastic changes as far as those commodity programs go. ARC will be using slightly different data, a big ask of folks like the wheat growers. But otherwise, farmers will still be able to choose between ARC and PLC going into the next Farm Bill as they were at the beginning of the 2014 Farm Bill. Now, of course, Pat Roberts did talk about some updates to crop insurance, some improvements to coverage and deliverability. But otherwise, he was very clear and has been clear over the last 18 months that preserving crop insurance, strengthening crop insurance is a top priority for he and his farmers, and he has been true to his word on that. As far as conservation programs go, we did see the Senate bill raise those acres to about 1 million acres to 25 million. That did not match what the House did, raising it all the way to 29 million. But we did otherwise see no changes in the Senate bill to conservation programs just because of what was happening on the Senate side. Now, of course, there were some mandatory funding was found. But more importantly, kind of the big takeaway was that folks are looking to deliver some certainty for their farmers in rural America. So that's what we saw.
Sarah, thank you as always. Again, Sarah Mock, our Washington, D.C. News Bureau Chief. Now, several ag groups are reacting to the release of the Senate's version. American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall says the release of the Senate Farm Bill is a crucial step to move the very important Farm Bill